Good morning, you guys. It is your girl Kia Bell up in the building, all up in your screen. Tired and sore. Listen, I told y'all last week that I was going out this past weekend. We had a time last night. Is how I feel. How I feel. Actually, I feel a lot better than the day before. Cause child, listen, all this Sunday, I was just like, Lord, please forgive me. I know that I wasn't supposed to turn up as hard as I did, but please take the pain away. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Child, I was over there trying new stuff, dancing around. Like, my buddy said, excuse me, this isn't college. Not like I could hang in college either, but shoot, it just really let me know. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and listen to you. Don't bring me no new drink that I ain't never had. No Manhattan, no chatter. Because I was unprepared. I was unprepared. You hear me? I was as cute as could be though. I loved my dress. I ended up wearing this cute like super sequin Fashion Nova dress. And I was just killing it. I was really cute even though we wasn't up to dress code. Child, listen, I feel like me and my friend went to a party, didn't even know what was going on. I'm so glad we ate because all they had was like pineapples and fruit and like cheese. And I was like, bro, and y'all want us to turn up with some turnip juice? On empty stomachs? Downhill. Downhill. But y'all recovered. My lungs is kind of sore. But I live to tell the tale. But yeah. So I did have, ultimately I had fun. But I had too much fun. Yeah. If you know. If you know, then you know. And my little 30-year-old butt was like, ma'am, sit down. Sit down. Last thing I remember, I was sitting in a chair just to myself. I'm one of them type of people at parties and stuff. Like, I don't want to be the main attraction at all. Like, let me blend in with the crowd. So, that is what I did. Outside of that, though, I had a good weekend. I did see Black Adam. Loved it. Now, some people may not think it was all that, but I liked it. I thought it had enough action scenes in there for me. Dwayne did his thing. I don't think he smiled at all in this movie. He was serious in this movie. He was coming back for the vengeance. You hear me? The only thing I really didn't like is how they try to make... I don't know what it is about DC Comics, but y'all be trying to make everything like extra funny when it doesn't need to be. And then they had music playing like it was, what is it? That Galaxy movie that's known for all the little pop song and stuff. They tried to throw that in there. And I was just like, y'all doing a bit too much. That's the only thing I would say. They did a bit too much. They tried to make a bunch of funny parts to some degree to make it like family friendly. No, make it adult darkness, okay? We had a hard day. Let him demolish the world, okay? And now Hawkman, he could go somewhere. I got sick of him. I got sick of him. Over there talking about this is good and bad, you're evil. And like, bro, go sit down somewhere. With your little goody two-shoes butt. The dude from 007 now, aging gracefully. He's one of the characters on there. I have never seen an actor age so gracefully other than, what is it, Sean O'Connor? I think that's what his name is, Sean O'Connor. I thought he aged gracefully too. Like they still look decent. They still look in their primes. They probably still pulling the women's. Well, probably their wives. Look, I know Sean O'Connell is gone, but yeah, actors like him that age gracefully, I'm here for it. Here for it, Mr. 007 himself. But the storyline was okay. I felt like it was decent. There was a lot of action, so I'm here for it. It kept your attention. Like, I don't feel like it was really a time where I was, like, ready to take a nap. And I watched it at home. I do regret watching it at home, though. I wish I would have watched it in theaters after I saw it because I just know at some parts that would have touched your soul. But yeah, I want to talk to the music director because you was doing too much with that music, like doing the most. I was sitting there like, bro, crazy. They did play my song though. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No color anymore, I want it painted black. I like that song. I know it's about depression and all that stuff, but listen. I think that's why I liked it, because I heard it when I was going through. But, I mean, it fit the song, or the movie. It had a couple twists in there, though. So I did like that because it kind of kept it fresh. I'm not a big like DC comic chick, so I didn't read the comic books or anything like that. So I can't sit here and be like, oh well, you know, they got this detail wrong. Listen, I already know that the way movies is made, I done read books and been like, yeah, this is totally incorrect. But I guess for entertainment purposes and budget costs, this is what you had to do. So I get it. I do feel like we didn't necessarily need the two little sidekicks that was in there. Listen, I hate to say it. Listen, they need their jobs too. But I'm like, what did y'all really do? The man blew up and turned into a giant man. Oh, hey. He like helped. What is it? Like, what is it called? A statue from falling? Other than that, he couldn't even detain Black Adam. Like, why are you here? Huh? Why are you here? All these other people doing work. You got Mr. 007, got turning his dreams, multiplying into multiple people with his magic. You got the Hawkman getting on everybody's nerves, but, you know, putting up a physical fight. And then you had these two kids that was just like, I don't even know what the girl did. It makes me want to rewatch the movie because I can't even remember what the little girl did other than get $1 million check for zero performance. Listen, I feel like I could have did her role. I need to get into some acting. But, I mean, it was good. I would give it because people are going to be picky. I would say probably, me personally, a 7 out of 9, or 7 out of 10. I think it was good. I would watch it again. I would watch it again. But we can already tell based off the ending it's going to be a second part. As well as the comics. Shout out to the brother-in-law. He showed me that there was going to be a second one because he's in the comics and stuff. Or he was. I'm not about that life, so I don't know nothing about nothing. But it definitely kept my attention to the end. And then as soon as you thought it was over, it was like, bro, let's add something else to it. But it wasn't like, Batman versus Superman. It was too much going on in that movie. They had like 15 different enemies to fight. At least with this one, and they actually said it. Let's focus on one thing at a time. And that's exactly what happened. One thing at a time. You had this man that was in this prison with all these powers come back up to the modern times, ready to kill the world still. That man held a grudge. But I understand. I understand. But I will say that's the little body double that they used for him when they took his powers, or when he said the words and made his powers chill out, I guess, or lie dormant. Because all he had to do was say it again, so he didn't fully lose them. When he was super skinny, I was like, child, who body double is that? And then they had like this fake head on him. That was the only part that I was like, really? Oh, really? That part was a little funny to me. I was like, look at Skinny Minnie the Rock. Look at Skinny Minnie Dwayne. But that was interesting to see. That was the only thing I thought was a little weird. The other thing I thought was weird too was that the guy that ended up at the end being the devil, or Scabas, something. I see the word in my head, but I can't pronounce it. Anyway, he ended up being like the super evil villain thing or whatever, and wanted all the powers. The person that they made him turn into once he got the powers of all of the demons, that wasn't that same character. Because that character looked different. That was my only thing I thought I was a little weird about too. Because at least The Rock, when he turned into Black Adam, he still looked like himself. However, when the bad guy ended up getting the powers and being reborn and coming back to the earth, that wasn't that man. That wasn't Mr. Soul Glow with the slip back, little weak link. That man had a gold tee. He was kind of good looking. You don't want to say that about the devil, but I just believe he was good looking. So I don't know who that stunt double was for that one, but it sure was not the original cast. That one I know for a fact. But I don't think the movie was bad at all. I'm trying not to like tell all of the storyline because I know it just came out and I don't want to spoil it per se. But yeah, so if you see me talking in circles or hear me talking in circles, that's why. But I think it's a good movie. I will watch it again just to make sure I didn't miss out on anything. Just to make sure I didn't miss out on anything. But it was pretty entertaining. I was here for it. Therefore, I would have paid to see it in the movies. I really would. I like those type of movies. Action-packed. It's been a while. We need Marvel to come out with something next because they've been sleeping. They've been on break for a long time. It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up. So the next video coming out is Wakanda Forever. I've been had those tickets since like October 3rd. I'm so excited. I think I go and see it November 11th on a Thursday when they first like come out. Listen, I want to know. I want to know before y'all start making memes. Because y'all can't wait to spoil it. And I be on Instagram an awful lot. So that's why I'm like, I want to see it first. Because I know y'all gonna tell. I know y'all gonna tell. But, yeah. So I had a pretty decent weekend. How did you guys' weekend go? Are you guys ready for this new week? I will say this, I didn't take none of my vitamins this weekend. I don't know who I thought I was. Well, on Sunday, listen, I couldn't even drink water. That's how lit I got. I couldn't even drink water on Sunday, so I knew I wasn't taking no vitamins. I knew for a fact I was not taking no vitamins. It took me forever to come to. I told my friend, like, bro, I can't turn up like that no more. I'm not built like I used to. And in reality, I was never built like that to begin with. I've never been like a partier or like a clubber or anything like that. That's just never been me. I don't know why. I think because I prefer to be safe. I don't trust y'all here in these streets at all. Don't trust not a one of y'all out here in these streets. So that don't be fun to me per se. I do like to go out from time to time, but I can't do it every weekend. I just couldn't imagine somebody turning up and getting that lit every weekend and dying every Sunday. Like, bro. I just hiccuped and my insides felt sore. Listen, too much. Did the most. But it was nice to get out and hang out with my friends. It was nice. And we got really pretty, so I like that. I told her next time maybe we just go get pretty and go to a restaurant and then take our little butts home. That's the age I'm at. People be like, where you going? Oh, we're going to the house. We just came out to come out. You know what I mean? To keep it fresh. Listen, to keep our lives popping and feeling like we're doing something with ourselves. That's it. She going to her house and I'm going to my house when we done. But listen, I've been wanting to pull out this dress, so I thought we'd just go ahead and come out to dinner. That's me. That's the point that I'm at. Because I almost took me out of the game the other day. Ooh, if I would have had to do a get ready with me on Sunday, I would have been like, good morning. Good morning. Child, I wouldn't have survived. I would not have made it at all. Not at all. But here I am. I lived through it. Lesson learned. Don't be trying no new beverages. Says stick what you used to. Stick to your 2-3%. Okay? You ain't built like that. But yeah, so that's my video for this morning. I hope you have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later. You already know. Bye.